Alright, so I've gone through and done my checks on the bike, which all appear okay. Try these new gloves out for this ride and see if they're a little warmer. It is much colder today than it was the other day when I went out. Alright. Hello, team. Good afternoon. It is a Saturday, January. I think it's January. I don't know what it is. It's January something. It's just before MLK Day. It's that weekend. Let's tilt this back up. See what this is like at 40 degrees. I'm telling you right now, I'm feeling it, and it's really flipping cold. I'm gonna close this vent on top or in the front. All right, let me say right off the bat, this is the coldest day I've gone out to ride. And I get the big deal now because it is flipping cold. Wow. Okay. All right. You know, I've been riding in about 50 degree weather, and 50 degrees, I mean, it gets cold after about an hour or so. But you know, it's not so bad. I mean, I could tolerate that. But this is going to be a short ride. I was going to go all the way over to the silo again, but that's a big negative. Yeah, this is too cold. I really feel it on my face. Even with the shield down, it is pretty cold. I don't know if there's another vent up top. There is. I've closed that one now. At least I think I have. I still feel like this front one is open. In terms of the bike and what's going on now, my biggest issue or thing that I'm working on, or thinking about, I guess, not really working on it, is trying to decide if I want to get a seat. And the bottom line is I want a seat just to have a step-up seat, so that I can, you know, eventually put some stuff on the back, you know, when I go on a little ride. And oh, I didn't even say anything, but I'm trying to make that decision about what to do with it. The Saddleman has been the one I was really considering, but when I went into the Harley place, I met up with my sales rep, which was Lisa, and she said her sister does custom work and can really customize it. And I also sat on some of the Saddlemans that were actually on a bike there, and I thought, God, they sucked. I mean, they not sucked. That's the wrong word. They were really uncomfortable. and very solid. And you know, I guess that's the difference between the foam, which is what I'm riding on now, and the gel. And of course, everyone says there's a break-in period involved in the process, so it's a matter of deciding what is what's going to be the best seat for me. And you know what I'm kind of leaning to right now is getting the Saddlemen. I already ordered the holdfast connections for the back so that I could put a sissy bar and or luggage rack on, but I really need the step-up seat, or at least a pillow, second one-up pad back there. I mean, which I could do, I guess. I don't know if that works with this seat though. In other words, I don't know if you could just add a step up with the factory seat. That was the thing that Lisa was saying, is that she could just take the factory seat and convert it into something a little bit more. But I'm sitting on this, and it's really, honestly, it's comfy. The only reason I want something more is so I can do the luggage rack, but I suppose I can just put a rack back there, and I'm not going to ride anybody back here. It's more to protect the fender than anything. So I don't know. So it's Saddlemen. So $500 for a Saddlemen versus well, no bucks for the seat I've got. Later on, getting a custom seat, and that's kind of the thing I was kind of leaning to, is sticking with what I got. Yeah, my fingers are cold right now. I can't even begin to tell you. I also just, in looking online, there was a CC Rider seat that's out there. I don't know enough about them. They're really, really inexpensive compared to the others. So I don't know, if they will have the capability of lasting for any length of time. Or not. So that's something to consider moving forward. And then there was another talk about the sissy bar. There's a guy named, last name's Richie, I think, that does them out of California, and he can customize these sissy bars. That and my only interest in that is to be able to put a duffel or a backpack or something like that on it for going around and doing short trips. But he will customize it, height wise, and kind of angle, and all the factors that kind of go into that. So and the prices were very, very realistic. They were not overly priced things. So that's another thing I was considering, is getting something like that. Always careful right there because there's some gravel. So big decisions now then are going to be picking a seat, a sissy bar, a luggage rack, And then a name for the bike, because the name of the bike will kind of set the theme and might help me decide what to do with the sissy bar and maybe even what to do with the seat. The latest two names are Midnight and or Raven. I just like the name Raven. I don't know why that is. Now I like it because of the TV show Wednesday. Yeah, that's probably fell all the way down. That's probably a crappy view.